Hey everybody, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with REinstein. We're playing the career mode, and what we're looking at here is my moon base. I have some things I want to add to it. If I right click it, you can see I've now generated 499.5 science out of 500. And if I try and transmit it, basically I only have enough electric charge to send back about 80% of it. And it cancels the transmission and never actually completes. So we have a problem. How the hell am I going to fix that? You see, not enough electric charge. It even only gets to 32%. So what I was thinking was, if I drop down another module, now this module could have like 2 service bays stacked with batteries, and I kind of want to move on and show you that now. But also I was thinking I want to add a mining thing to here as well. So stick with me and I'll show you the rockets that I plan to do that with. Okay, so here is the rocket containing my battery packs. Essentially, it's based on the same modular design as I used previously. So all of the parts that get dropped on my moon base all have this advanced reaction wheel module as their base, with 4 ports or 2 ports around the outside. Now all I've done to that is stacked on 2 service bays which can be opened. Et voila, and I've stacked that full of batteries, and let's just close them up, and that's what I'm going to be dropping off at the base. Now I've included a couple more of these small holding tanks, one because it will enable me eventually to store loads of ore, and 2 because it makes a good way of connecting your base together. So next time you will see me, we'll be connecting this up to my base. As I descended upon the moon's surface, I realized I was blooming close to where I wanted to be, but look at the graphics. I just love the way it looks, with the sun beaming in the background, little pier behind me, and I'm about 250 meters away from Moon Base 1. Not a bad landing indeed. We just got to concentrate on lowering our velocity enough so we have a nice soft landing, and there we are. I realized I forgot to put my landing legs on. No matter, I don't want them on anyway when I'm going to move it with my rovers. Pretty cool, huh? So once I'd landed and needed to go and pick up the battery pack, I decided to get my little cars in tandem and drive them across. One of them went absolutely bizarre. You can see the one I'm not controlling just lying there. It decided to have a mind of its own. I don't know why I couldn't control it. So this little rover had to do the carrying solo. Here I am reversing into the battery pack. No, I'm not. I decided to go forward. I'm commentating on this after the fact, and I've sped it up because it just takes way too long driving around. Here I am actually trying to take control of the other rover. My idea was grab the battery packs from both sides and drive it like I normally do to build my base. But no, this thing was having none of it. Look at it. It's like it's been possessed or something. I'm trying to control it from the remote guidance unit. I'm turning on SAS. I'm, putting on the brakes. I just could not control it. So I was like, screw this. Time for this guy to go solo. Then I realized, okay, it's not really driving very well going forward. Thinking about it, I could have used the docking port at the back of my car. No matter. I dragged this across the surface, and there is my illustrious moon base, the greatest structure man has ever built. Or at least REinstein's ever built on the moon. So then it's just a case of connecting them together, and I will finally have enough battery power to send back 500 science. Now don't forget, this is not the final part of my base. The final, there's at least 2 parts that I need. One is a drilling rig, and another is the convertertron, so I can convert the ore I collect in these black tanks into usable fuel. How cool will that be? Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Let's drive this thing. I'm still trying to push it forward. Reluctantly, it refuses to move. It's probably something to do with the landing legs. Either way, then I smash round, move the whole base with my rover. It's a bit aggressive, this rover. This is sped up, but in slow motion, it still looks just as aggressive. It's, quite frankly, not necessary on a moon base, and NASA wouldn't stand for it, I don't think. But look how easy it was to connect them together. I just maneuvered it, and there it was, and it's got a nice little L shape to my base now. Then I thought I'm controlling the car here, but no, I was controlling the flag. Why would it let you control a flag? What the hell is wrong with this game? No matter, I got hold of my car again, and I'm like, yeah, time to transmit all the science data. 500 science is in there, and I've got like 11,000 electric charge, so I'm hoping it'll be enough. So I fast forward, And nighttime comes and goes, and eventually we send back all the data. Next up is the drilling rig. So here we are. This is our drilling rig. As you can see, I've slightly changed it to the previous rocket that we launched. This has no sky crane. The reason for that is that I already have a sky crane in orbit around the MUN, which I reused from an earlier mission on the MUN. So I've launched it back into orbit, and I'm going to dock this one with it, then lower it down to the surface. Now, apart from that, this one has loads of solar panels and some RCS thruster blocks, and 2 of these massive mining excavators. These are awesome. Check this out. You can just watch it come out. Look how deep that's going to drill. That is quite simply fantastic. I love it. Now, there's only one more thing that I need for my base, and that is one of these convertertrons. Convertertron 250 I want, which is like that. Now, if I add that, we're not going to have enough fuel to get there, so I'm going to deliver that in a separate mission. But essentially, once the drill has been deployed, we will be mining for ore and on our way to having a fully self-sustaining base. After I docked this huge rocket with the drills onto the sky crane, which took a little bit of fiddling, as you can see, once I did eventually get them docked, I managed to transfer a load of fuel from this orange tank, the large orange tank here, into the sky crane. Now, I didn't actually think of this, I didn't realize, but the sky crane, when it lands, is actually going to be delivering the drilling component upside down. So look forward to me dismounting those 2. Yeah, as you can see, I did have a lot of difficulty docking. If anyone's got any tips on docking, that would be amazing. I did right click and control from the remote guidance unit at the front of this drilling rocket, in the hope that that would help, but it didn't really help at all, to be honest. Yeah, I was struggling for a long time. When we got contact, it was amazing, and I was so looking forward to building this base, but jeepers, I did not realize how much hard work it would involve. After this, I kind of want to do a Duna base, but yeah, again, I'm calling out to the community here. Can you help me design a rocket powerful enough to actually carry, you know, drilling stuff like this to Duna? Because I struggle to bring it in under sort of 250,000 Kerbal credits, which is a lot, you know, if I'm going to launch many of those rockets. Anyway, you can see the docking ports kissing, and they connect. Now it's time to transfer fuel. That's kind of cool. You just hold down the Alt key, right click on both of the tanks, and then you can transfer stuff in and out, you know, depending on what you want. Make sure you remember the oxidizer. I was trying to click on the oxidizer to go into the Rockomax Jumbo 64 fuel tank, when in fact I needed it to go into the Rockomax X216 on the sky crane. So yeah, make sure you transfer the liquid fuel and the oxidizer, otherwise rocket engines don't work. They need oxygen to burn. So yeah, then we've managed to get all the fuel, and luckily I did that, because that's now given us a delta V of 2,340 altogether, which is ample for creating a sort of orbit and landing zone near to where Moonbase 1 is. And here I come to wreck the day, quite close to Moonbase 1. This is actually my closest landing I'd managed in the entire base build. So I am getting better at, you know, landing in the same location. I don't really have any tips for it though. I can make a video showing you how to do it, but actually describing it is really difficult. So yeah, as you can see, as I mentioned before, the drilling component is actually upside down. So it's got quite a large full. If this was on Kerbin, I suspect you'd dismount it and it would blow up. But nonetheless, the sky crane did its job, and I was quite happy. Thinking about it, I could have connected it underneath the sky crane. No matter, we did what we needed to do. Now it's time to dismount. Watch this is epic. It's like a gymnast in the Olympics. One of them Russian ones. One of the ones who are like extraordinarily good. Far too good, in fact. Alright, I'm controlling the wrong thing here. So let's switch. There we go. Ready for the dismount. Oi! Over it goes. uses the sky crane to slow its descent, and the RCS to control it. And yeah, we landed. Then it's just a case of grabbing the rovers, taking him to sort of 200 meters to the moon base, or 132.8 to be precise. Oh dear, I've hit the solar panel there. Never mind, thankfully they're quite robust. There we go, just lower the base down. Now I was trying to position this drilling rig with just this one rover car, because the other one's slightly glitchy if you remember. But no, it turns out I could manage to commandeer it in the end, and it was so much easier moving. It is a lot easier moving things around if you've got two cars. Hence why Ruben over at Kerbal Space Command probably does it that way. As once again, I have to offer him thanks for giving me the ideas of how to actually connect these things together, because it stumped me for a long time. But here we go. We're really close to connecting a final piece of the jigsaw, and it works! We have connected it! Oh my goodness, this is epic. Just disconnect the cars, move them out of the way, and then we can go on and test whether the whole base is functional. Hello again, it's me, and I'm in real time now. It's time to test whether this base works. Okay, are you ready? Let's deploy the drill on 3, 2, 1, go. And this one, don't even need to do a countdown for that one. Let's just watch it drilling into the surface. Alright, so technically it should be working. I don't know if there's any ore actually in this part of the place, but we'll wait and see. So is that using electricity? Let's fast forward a little bit and see if these start filling up with ore. It appears there is no ore. Oh god, that's not good. Surface harvester inactive. Hang on a second. Am I doing this right? Start service harvester. There we go. I didn't do it right. Silly me. Okay, now let's see. How quickly do these things fill up? Do they fill up at all? There we go. They do. It works. I have ore. These are going to fill up really quickly as well. That is freaking awesome. While we're here, let's do another little check on our mobile processing lab. We have plenty of data there. Let's review the data. Oh, you can't actually do that. Wicked. We have a fully functional base. Cannot warp while traveling faster over the surface. I'm not traveling anywhere, to be honest. I'm merely just trying to see how well my drills work. There we go. I want to get a bit of daylight. Yeah, look at my base. First ever base I've built. It's got everything the contractors have demanded of me. Well, we did that ages ago, so we've completed that. But, oh man, I'm so happy. Thank you for watching, guys. Yes. This can propel us into the stratosphere now, because we can carry fuel up into... oh no, next bit we need to land is the bit that processes the ore, don't we, into fuel. Sweet! Ooh, the ore's nearly filled as well. Bloody hell, that was quick. Brilliant. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Give me some ideas what you want to see next. Do you want me to expand my base? Anything? Yeah, please let me know. Click the like button too. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye!